Hey folks, welcome back. It's Friday Fitness with me, Andrew Chadwick, your certified strength coach here at the ETA. Now this week we're talking about vertical jump, vertical power, and being able to apply power down into the ground, but using a unilateral exercise, a plyometric exercise that is going to help you produce more force down into the ground. And the reason why we want to put more force down into the ground, at the top of the backswing and down, there is a shift of weight across towards the target, but down into the ground and up with the body. So we are putting force down into the ground to come up to create power in the upper body. So we want to transfer that power from the ground all the way through the legs, hips, upper body, and then into the club head. So again, we're pushing across laterally. We push up into the ground. You can see my left leg extending and really pushing up to create a nice impact position, powerful impact position. One of the exercises we use here at ETA is the staggered stance or kickstand box jump. And the reason why we do it with a box is as we start to develop our athletes and we really start to challenge them with jumps, so squat jumps, we really want to make sure that we're protecting joints like the knees, ankles, hips, make sure that our athletes are staying safe. And this is where a box jump can really be handy. We've talked about this previously in a squat jump or a box jump video. And so we're really trying to make sure our athletes stay safe. And so we'll use boxes and we can change the height depending on kind of where we are in our training. We may be low level, for multiple reps, we may be certainly going higher with single reps, really trying to challenge the athlete to put more force down into the ground. This then transfers over to kind of jump height. So can we put more force down into the ground? Great, yes, we're producing more force. Now, the reason why I really like doing staggered stance as opposed to split squat, just that back leg kind of being a little further back, really forces a lot more kind of through the hip. Now, if I take my foot further back, you will see that as I load up, I'm really separated with my legs. It forces me to get down into a deeper position, but I actually really like it. Kickstand position, and we can be really kind of close. Again, look at the angle of the knee, look at the angle of my hip here. If I switch legs for you, you'll be able to see it on this right leg. I can get into this nice joint angle at kind of hip and knee, and really just create some force from that range of motion. Again, if we look at the top of the backswing, look at the joint angles I've got here. As I push down, I create more of those joint angles. I get my knees pointing down the line, hips down the line, start to clear. I'm still maintaining that joint angle in that leg. When I do my lead leg, top of the backswing, again, you can see those joint angles. I'm going to try and drive. Again, creating those angles, pushing on out. I really want to see that here with our box jump and that kickstand box jump. For me, I really prefer that. The joint angles are very similar. We can then jump on up and out. We can do this with strength exercises, but I really like it on the plyometric exercise. Anyway, kickstand box jump. What I'm going to have my athletes do, we're going to set up maybe 1.5 feet away from the box, back toe in line with the front heel in that kind of kickstand position. We can use our arms. We're going to swing down, load up into that lead leg here. Obviously feel it in the front of the leg, the thigh, and then we're going to push into the ground. I'm still going to use my right leg as I drive on up. So again, we'll show you a rep here. So I'm loading up, down, push, stick that landing. Now I can step off to the side or I can step down. I will make sure my athletes do both legs. Yes, as a right-handed golfer, we may push into the ground and we may extend the left leg more than the right, but we want to create those balances as well. So if there's any imbalances of power on the right to the left, they can show up in the swing. We still push vertically down into the ground with both legs. So we always want to make sure we're getting both legs. I'll do my right here. Again, right leg is going to be loading up a little more so than the left, but we're still using the left leg. Arms go up. I'm going to fire down. I'm going to load up into that right leg, push hard into the ground, get on up onto the box. Here we go. Again, stick the land in a nice solid position. Come on back down again, step off, come off to the side, go what works for you. Again, depending on where you are in your training will depend on kind of what you would do for box height. So low level box, maybe a few more reps. High level max effort reps, For singles, maybe doubles on each leg, you're going to start to go a lot higher. Really try and add this into your program. You're going to see a jack up in terms of your power, your vertical power pushing down into the ground. You can't get that with just weight training. You need to be doing some form of jumping, some plyometric work to really create that ballistic power, or that plyometric power, if you will, down into the ground. Vertical forces, jumping is a great way of being able to do that. Folks, that's this week's Friday Fitness. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week with another Friday Fitness for you. I'm Andrew Chadwick, your certified strength coach here at the ETA. Take care.